Hey y'all. So look, I just finished looking at the skit with Rolanda. You know, she went over to Natasha to get her DJ thing, right? So when she's coming out there, here come Dawn running up. Hey, Ro, done scared this woman and everything. And she said, hey, Dawn. She said, man, it's good to see you. You know, that was Dawn saying. You know, Dawn acting like she tripping now. She tripping real hard. But what Natasha gave her, they supposed to been told her this craziness that she's been going through. So she said, Natasha's not here. She talking about, yeah, I know. I came by here the other day, and she wouldn't answer the door. And then I tried to call, and she wouldn't pick up the phone, you know. And she wouldn't pick it up. So, you know, yeah. And then I drove by your place, and I figured that you would pull up here at some time. And she said, Rolanda was like, you came to my house? She's like, yeah. She said, how you know where I stay? Oh, you know, that's beside the point. She said, girl, I don't play that. I don't play about that, girl. She said, what is wrong with you, Dawn? And Dawn was like, well, I was hoping that you would talk to Natasha for me. She said, what? She said, I'm not talking to her for you. Like, that's your battle, not mine. And I don't even like you like that. And she telling the truth. She don't like you like that while you all up in her face. So Dawn tell me, well, what am I supposed to do? You know, that's my big sister. She tell my big sister. You should have thought about that before you before you made the choice to betray your sister. You know, like, girl, I'm not helping you. You know what I mean? You need to sit in your SHI, you know, because it's a bunch of mess that you like, you know, it's a bunch of mess. So I'm not dealing with it. So Don like, okay, well then, what do you suggest? She said, she would like that. I said, sit in your mess and get you some therapy, girl, and stop stalking this woman, stalking this lady. You can't force this woman, somebody to talk to you. You can't force that. And she's like, you know, you messed up, Dawn. Yeah, you messed up. You know, take ownership of that. You know, do you know the severity of the damage that you have caused? And she was like, you know, looking all crazy. She's talking about, really, like your whole family. And I mean, you just want to come over here and, you know, and show up and act like everything is supposed to go back to how it was, you know, like be the same. No, it'll never be the same again, Don. I mean, it'll never be the same, and accept that, you know. I mean, like, you're not 15. Like, you acting like you're a child, basically. Because you running around here and expecting everybody to say, you know, she's running around expecting everybody to forgive her for the stuff she do. She do everything she want to do. But if somebody do something to her, then she act crazy. But you want Natasha to forgive you for what you done, you know. And then she's like, you know, I mean, you got a whole child that's looking up to you. And where is she, you know? She was like, don't bring nobody into your mess, you know. Don't do that. Like, take ownership to the choices that you made and accept the consequences. Because, girl, let me tell you something. You know, the lesson, the master class that you about to go through with karma, take it, because it's coming. And she told me, what you suggest, do you know any numbers in the therapy? She said, you got insurance? Yeah, I got it with my job. She said, okay, we'll call them. They'll refer you. She said, but you got to stop that. You got to stop that. And she said, and don't come back to my house, because I don't play that. You come back to my house, it's going to be a problem. Now, you running around now, you want her to forgive you, but you done talked about her like a dog to Charles and anybody that would listen. But now you want her to forgive you for the stuff that you done. Because you wouldn't have cared about her finding out if she wouldn't have exposed you to everybody. That's the whole problem. You mad because she exposed you. And that's the part that you can't take. But Dawn, you did that to yourself. And she's still finding out stuff because she's looking at your texts. She's still finding out stuff about you. You just grimy and cutthroat. So, you know, that woman ain't finna deal with you. She got to deal with Bethany now because she done took on Bethany's job, you know. So she got her hands full. So leave that woman alone. Y'all let me know what y'all think.